Hello. Uh, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Hutchins, and I am making time with God. It's my attempt to go the rest of the year, 130 plus odd days, with specifically making time with God. So today I'm gonna start with Romans 8:28 through 32, and it reads, "And we know that all things work together for the good for those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. Because those whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that his Son would be the first among many brothers and sisters. And those he predestined, he also called. And those he called, he also justified. And those he justified, he also glorified. What then shall we say about these things? Well, if God be for us, who can be against us? Indeed, he did not spare his own Son, but he gave him up for all of us. How will he not also, along with him, freely give us all things?" So that's where I'm starting at, is in Romans 8. If God be for us, who can be against us? And all things work for the good for those who love the Lord. So I know, just by reading the scripture, that I'm predestined, I'm called, I'm justified, and I'm glorified. Sometimes, especially as a man, we allow that to become our pride. And of course, we know that pride comes before a fall, and we'll get into that probably later in the next 6 months. But this scripture is a faith scripture in my mind, because it tells me that, shoot, if I'm already called, glorified, justified, then I can have anything. But we got to remember that it's according to his purpose, not our own. Not because of who we are, but because of who he is. He's already predestined. He's already chosen us, called us. So that's the word for today. Remember that all things work for the good of those who love the Lord. Whether it's bad, whether it's miserable, whether it's sorrow, pain, all things work for the good of those who love the Lord. And that's it for today. Oh, by the way, I'm in Thailand. This is July 1st, and enjoying the scenery. But gotta make time with God, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. What Drake say, started from the bottom, now we're here. I just heard that song. I don't know where that song came from. Bye bye.